I'm about to make Dalgona coffee for the first time. I've seen this online everywhere and it's supposed to be super simple. You only need 3 ingredients, hot water, sugar, and instant coffee. And then you whip it all up into this thick foam and you put it on top of a glass of milk. I'm going to be using homemade soy milk for this. And really all you need is a hand mixer. If you don't have one, you can use one of these, but it's going to be more work. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Alright, so I'll be using this organic instant coffee from Mexico. And it's pretty high quality coffee, but don't worry if you just have cheap instant coffee laying around at home, because that's actually supposed to give you better results. I've only read that online recently, so I had already bought this. I don't know why, but hey, it's supposed to give you better results. I think this will do a good job anyways. So I'm only using 2 teaspoons. I think that should be enough. And I'm adding quite a bit of sugar actually, because of course I want it sweet because instant coffee is gonna be quite strong, but also because you need the foam to stabilize. So what the sugar does is that it stabilizes the bubbles, which means that they won't deflate as fast. So yeah, so that it stays creamy for longer. Then I just add a splash of hot water. Not too much, but just enough so that you can dissolve the sugar and the coffee together. And I mean, that's basically the mixture. Now you just need to whip it up with the hand mixer. You can also use the normal whisk, like the hand whisk. But yeah, that's gonna be quite a bit of work, I can imagine. And yeah, as you can see here, you just whisk the mixture and it starts getting this pale color, this pale brown, as you can see here. And when you see that waves are starting to form, that's when you know it's ready. It gets this let's say this smooth whipped cream, or kind of like smooth meringue that is not red, like it's not perfectly ready, but kind of there, just like that, exactly. And that should be it. So now all that's left to do is just assembling the cup of coffee. I'm just using the homemade soy milk that I showed you before, just nice and cold, into this transparent glass mug, and then just adding some dollops of this creamy Dalgona thing that we made. Okay, that looks really good. I'm kind of impressed. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, so I don't think this went according to plan, because the bubbles are way too big, it's not creamy. And it fell on the side, and now I made a mess. But I'm gonna try it. Oh wow, it's intense and sweet. Couldn't really get to the milk part. Okay, so I think I'm gonna give it another try, because this is way too sweet. And I think I put too much water, and that's why the foam is not really sticking together, it's not holding up. So I'm gonna try it again. And because I want that creamy thing on top, right? The Dalgona thing. Okay, so we're doing the exact same thing again. Well, not the exact same thing actually, because I need to add, what did I say? Less sugar, because it was too sweet. And yeah, maybe I'm gonna add less coffee too, because it was a lot left. And less sugar. Yeah, don't add more. No, don't add more. Okay, maybe a little bit more. And less water, because I think the reason why the foam, the bubbles were too big and it was deflating so fast is because it had too much water. I have no idea if I'm right, but that's my impression. That's what, physics are telling me. Now we do the same thing. We just whip this thing up, and I don't know, it looked so good, but how was it not tasting good? Like, what the frick? So this looks good again. Let's try it again. Okay, so some milk. I'm really running out of my soy milk. And I made it myself. And it's so hard to make soy milk because you have to cook it. It's not like nut milk. Whatever. It's for science, guys. This is like totally worth it. And now I'm adding some dollops of this creamy thing. I mean, it does look good. I just hope it tastes also good. And that it doesn't deflate immediately. Okay, so second try. There you go. Okay, so let's test this one out. It's very sweet. Like it. It's just like very intense, very sweet, and yeah, I don't really know what the hype is about. I think it's all about the looks. And it's already deflating. So I don't know if this is supposed to happen. But yeah, that's my take on Dalgona coffee. I will never do it again.